Well, it is Saskatchewan Mining Week, such an important part of our province and our heritage as well in Saskatchewan. I'm joined now by Saskatchewan Mining Association President Pam Schwan. Good morning.
Good morning.
And also the chair of the Emergency Response Mine Rescue Skills Competition, Ken Warbeck.
Morning.
Thank you for coming in, you guys. Pam, we'll start with you. Mining Week, a part of our province forever. And the Saskatchewan Mining Association celebrating 60 years this year, which is a pretty big milestone. Where are we with mining in our province right now?
Well, it's our 60th diamond anniversary, and we have been growing as a province in the mining sector, and we continue to see new operations come on and expansions of existing. So we have a strong past and an even stronger future ahead of us.
It's such a part of our province for so long, and I think it would be hard to argue against it currently being bigger and hotter, and the future is looking brighter than it ever has, right?
Right. Critical minerals is what everybody is talking about, and we have two of the world's most important critical minerals, uranium and potash, only place in Canada that produces those two commodities. So we're very important in the overall scheme of things, but we also have a new critical mineral, copper and zinc, that we'll be producing this fall at one of the mine sites that Eldorado Gold has up at McIlvenna Bay. So we are having new commodities come, into production in Saskatchewan, which is really exciting.
Now, Mining Week, kind of a time to really focus in on everything that this sector has to offer. And it really does affect so many people in our province, positively.
Right, yeah, we have over 12,000 direct employees. That's an annual payroll over $1.8 billion to people that live and work in Saskatchewan. And all of those are direct. We also have, indirect jobs. So there's over 25,000 people employed in the mining sector. A lot of those in our supply chain. We have a fantastic supply chain in Saskatchewan. It's highly specialized given our, uranium and potash commodities. And in 2025, there was over $3 billion worth of goods and services purchased from the supply chain, and $1.3 billion of that was from Indigenous-owned companies. So really important primary industry, but the secondary benefits are huge in Saskatchewan.
All right, wonderful. Now, all these people, they have so many special skills, and Ken, you are responsible for showcasing some of those. It is the annual Emergency Response Mine Rescue Skills Competition. It is the culmination of Mining Week every year. It takes place at Prairieland Park on Saturday. What can we expect?
Well, what you can expect this year is a record number of teams are going to be coming to participate this year. With the addition of our newest member coming into the event, being BHP from the Jansen project.
Oh, right on.
This will be their second year, but we've also got full representation from all the other sites again this year. So we're at 19 teams total. It's going to be a full day of activities. You're going to be able to come in and coming into Prairieland. It's a free of charge event, so there's no cost to come down and watch. You've got live firefighting events. You've got some first aid scenarios where you'll get to see some mocked up injuries. There's a mine problem that looks like a simulated underground event, so you can watch what the teams will do while they're underground. Surface rope rescue and some practical skills demonstrations as well. So it's a real fun event and lots of things to see and do.
It's true. And you've brought something to show off right now. What do we have here?
So this is an older version of one of the apparatus the underground teams will be wearing. The surface operations, they use what you would see on a typical firefighter when they respond. You see them in the media all the time and wearing a larger air cylinder.
Right.
That's a 1 hour unit. That's all they have for protection when they're in the contaminated atmosphere. This unit, because the cylinder is not in here, but this unit contains oxygen. And it scrubs the air and it replenishes oxygen. It's called a rebreather. So this one, you can rebreathe this air up to 4 hours in duration.
Oh, wow.
And when you think about the vast distances underground that they have to travel to get to where the problem actually starts, that 4 hour duration is key for being able to get into the mine far enough in and have some value out of each team getting in there to solve whatever problem is going on if there's a fire underground.
It is unbelievable, some of the things that go on. It is the Emergency Response Mine Rescue Skills Competition that is at Prairieland Park on Saturday. When can we check it out?
Doors open. Teams start getting out on the floor already at 5:45. So there's from 5:45 on to about 2:30 in the afternoon, you'll be able to see activities.
Okay.
If you want to come down, bring your kids. There's actually a family safety fun zone that's also free of charge, face painting and some activities for the kids. It's always a good hit, and you get a lot of kids walking around with really neat face paintings on.
All right. Happy mining week to all who celebrate. Of course, if you're in Saskatchewan, you should be celebrating every single day. Pam and Ken, thank you so much for a few minutes this morning.
Thanks, Jeremy.
you.
Appreciate it.